Welcome to Tianjin in North China, where the 25th Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit is taking place right here.
Yes, you're watching this special joint program from CGTN and Way TV channel from Kazakhstan. I'm Ainur Imangali.
And I am Xinchen. This is the 5th time China has hosted the summit since the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or SCO, was founded 24 years ago, and it is expected to be the largest gathering yet. Leaders from more than 20 countries and heads of 10 international organizations are set to attend. Chinese President Xi Jinping will chair the 25th meeting of the Council of Heads of State of the SCO, as well as the SCO Plus meeting, and deliver keynote speeches.
Yes, you're right. Following the SCO Astana Summit in 2024, China once again assumed the rotating presidency, with the summit scheduled for August 31st and September 1st in Tianjin.
And Ainur, this is your first time visiting Tianjin,
yes,
a beautiful coastal city in North China. So tell us a little bit about your first impressions of this city.
Yes, my first impression was of these big, beautiful buildings illuminated with the lightning show, and that impressed me a lot because it showed the warm and welcoming atmosphere for all who arrived here in the city. But it also illustrated the vibrancy and dynamism of the city, and I think it's very important.
And I think the thing that you've been describing, that we actually prepared this video for our audiences to also see, to capture this night view of Tianjin. Our backdrop, look at this.
Oh,
I think this
exactly.
You've been talking about, right?
What I'm talking about, right? It was so beautiful.
Yeah, the vibrant, the dynamic, whatnot. But for anyone visiting Tianjin, the trip is not complete without a little taste of the local flavors. Tianjin Mahua, so basically it's fried twisted dough sticks. Do you want to try it out?
Yes, absolutely. Some local flavor.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No. How do you like it?
Yeah, it's a bit salty.
So I believe there are plenty of different flavors, sweet one, a little bit of sour ones, and with different fillings or whatnot.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
So the city contains plenty of charm that it can add to the summit happening this year in Tianjin. And let's now dive into the SCO Tianjin Summit, and our colleague Wang Mengjie has the story.
China, which assumed the SCO's rotating presidency in July last year, will host the largest ever gathering of the organization in Tianjin. As the SCO chair, China has hosted more than 100 events to advance cooperation among member states, covering politics, security, economy and trade, energy, and people-to-people exchanges.
This year is a year of sustainable development. It is a theme of the year proposed by Chinese chairmanship, and sustainable development will be paid much attention, including ecology, climate change, and social economic development, which in turn includes green energy, transportation, connectivity, facilitating of trade and investment, and digital economy.
Ensuring security while promoting common development. These are the cornerstones of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Launched in 2001 by 6 founding members, the SCO expanded to 10 full members this year, with 2 observer countries and 14 dialogue partners. They represent nearly half of the global population and about a quarter of the world's GDP. Wang Mengjie, CGTN, Beijing.
The Tianjin Summit is set to build on the commitments made in Astana in 2024, where member states pledged deeper cooperation in counterterrorism, renewable energy, and the digital economy. Ainur, you covered that very summit in Astana in 2024. Help us to recap some of the highlights from that summit in 2024.
Yes, I would start with saying that the Astana Summit was quite a success. It was a notable event, providing a diplomatic platform for the leaders of SCO member states and their partners to advocate dialogue on a global scale. And Kazakhstan's initiative on world unity for just peace, harmony and development, endorsed by the SCO Council of Heads of State, has become a call to strengthen confidence-building measures and promote stable development for all nations. With Belarus now a full-fledged member, the SCO continues to expand its geographic scope of cooperation. What began at the Shanghai Five has grown into an organization representing a market that accounts for 1/3 of the world's GDP. All these collective initiatives were included in the Astana Declaration. But what did Kazakhstan propose as being a chair of this organization last year? My colleague Imangali explored in depth.
Kazakhstan's one-year chairmanship of the SCO brought important results. The country hosted about 150 events and adopted 60 new documents. Key priorities were security, the fight against terrorism and cybercrime. Yet one of the most significant initiatives was the proposal for a new format of the organization.
During Kazakh chairmanship, we launched SCO Plus format, which is kind of like a game changer for whole organization. It's demonstration of a Kazakh multi-vector foreign policy benefits, where we can attract our geopolitical partners and allies who are not even members of SCO to discuss these issues.
Kazakhstan's chairmanship ushered in a new phase for the organization, marked by stronger trade and economic ties. This year's China's leadership has further boosted SCO's influence, both within the bloc and on the global stage.
We wish best of luck to Chinese chairmanship this year, because we expect to expand the dialogue between our countries, all of the SCO member countries and SCO Plus members.
The 24th SCO Summit in Astana brought historic results. Belarus joined as the 10th full member, and leaders adopted 25 key documents, including strategies on security, economy and energy. Kazakhstan advanced its own initiatives, from hosting UN SDG Regional Center in Almaty to proposing an international biosecurity agency. The summit also highlighted the shifts in national currencies in trade and reaffirmed support for peace and development in Afghanistan. With these steps, Kazakhstan successfully handed over the SCO chairmanship to China, marking a new stage in the organization's evolution. Imangali, Astana.
And for the first time, Astana gathered leaders in the SCO Plus format, with 16 heads of state participating. I believe this demonstrates an unprecedented level of willingness to cooperate and interest from all the states. While much has changed since the SCO's establishment, the Shanghai spirit, defined by mutual trust, respect and benefit, remains the same. From my own experience reporting on such events, whether in China, Kazakhstan or elsewhere in Central Asia, I can confirm this continuity.
The SCO is not only about security and strategic development, it's also about people-to-people ties. And I've noticed that there are more Kazakh visitors in China and more Chinese travelers going to Kazakhstan.
Definitely. And on that note, let me tell you about a new joint project that will foster cultural exchange and cultural dialogue between two of our nations. It's called Silkway Star, recently launched at the CMG headquarters in Beijing. Co-produced by the Kazakh President's TV and Radio Complex and China Media Group, it is the first contest of its kind in Asia. Our journalist Balzhan Samigulina talked to the artist from China, Zhang Hechuan, who visited Kazakhstan for the first time in his life.
12 countries, 12 artists, 12 jury members all have come together for Silkway Star. Broadcasters call it more than just a music project, but a new cultural brand of Eurasia, celebrating the rich musical heritage of Asian parts of the continent. Representing China will be Zhang Hechuan, one of the first to land in Astana for the show.
For me, Silkway Star is not just a competition, but also a chance to meet artists from different countries. It is a wonderful opportunity for cultural exchange.
Backstage, Zhang Hechuan is deep in rehearsals with a live band. He is a winner of China's New Male Singer Awards and an alum of the hit show The Voice of China. Now he is working non-stop, practicing vocals, learning new choreography and coordinating outfits with his stylist. Zhang Hechuan even chose one of his performance pieces to be a traditional Kazakh song, a gesture that embodies the show's spirit of exchange. As Silkway Star's organizers noted, the contest is intended as a platform for talented artists who are ambassadors of culture, peace and music, in other words, a cultural bridge between the nations. Zhang Hechuan himself stressed that he is embracing that role with pride and enthusiasm.
My homeland is northeast China, where people are warm and hospitable. I'm sure they support me wholeheartedly. That's why it is so important for me to represent my country and the Chinese people with dignity.
Silkway Star will air over 10 episodes beginning September 20, with participants performing duets, national hits and cross-cultural collaborations. All of this builds towards a live grand final on November 22, which will be broadcast live on partner networks in all participating countries. Balzhan Samigulina, Astana, Silkway TV channel.
Speaking of cultural exchange, Ainur, teach us one Kazakh word that travelers to Kazakhstan should know.
Yes, that probably will be a phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kazakh people are famously hospitable. If you mention our traditional dish, beshbarmak, boiled meat served with dough, often made with horse meat, and say that you enjoy it, you are likely to be welcomed in any Kazakh household.
Wow.
So the name beshbarmak literally means 5 fingers, referring to the traditional way it is eaten by hand. As we say in Kazakh, Magan beshbarmak unaydı. It means that I love beshbarmak.
Okay. So definitely, that's wonderful. And the beshbarmak truly reflects Kazakh culture, hearty, communal, and full of tradition. And admire how food becomes like a lasting bridge and a way of sharing hospitality and friendship. And next time when I'm visiting Kazakhstan, and I'll definitely be sure to say, let me try this.
Yes.
Magan beshbarmak unadi.
Oh, yes, that's well pronounced.
And I will be welcomed
Great.
at the table right. And that spirit of warmth and togetherness is also what the SCO Summit in Tianjin is about, strengthening bonds. President Xi Jinping has often described the SCO as our shared home, a growing big family.
Yes, and at a time of global tensions and uncertainty, a big family is exactly what's needed.
The SCO emphasizes its core principles: non-alliance, non-confrontation, and the non-targeting of any third party. It is open, inclusive, and committed to safeguarding regional security, promoting prosperity, and building a community with a shared future for humanity.
Yes, and with this note, let us thank you for joining this special program jointly produced by CGTN and Silkway TV channel.